Sylvia asked, the Honolulu mayor indicated in his news conference today that he's going to ask the governor to extend the safer at home mandate until June 30th. Do you agree with him? Certainly, Sylvia, I've told the mayors that my intention is to extend the safer at home mandate through the end of June. We will be looking at different components of what that means. Certainly, we will be extending the 14-day mandatory quarantine for all travel into the state till the end of June. But there are other businesses and activities that we are looking at that are medium risk activities that we'll look at reopening. For example, dining in at restaurants is a question that I always get. And then personal services, hair salons, barbershops, those kinds of spas, certainly is more risky, but we're looking at CDC guidance and other guidelines for ways to keep employees and customers safe in those settings. Judith asks, will the state use the millions from the feds for contact tracing to hire people who badly need jobs, or is this a volunteer position? So, maybe you can talk a little bit about contact tracing.
Yeah, so contact tracing, it's a complex answer, I guess, in a way, in that we want to be building up our surge capacity so that we have a ready workforce. And so towards that end, we've been working with the University of Hawaii Systems to have a training program in place, and that hopefully will launch within the next few weeks, so that we can have in two phases, really. People with an appropriate healthcare background can do a just-in-time training over a few days, and we'll have a whole cadre of people trained through that sort of phase. And then a second phase that really is a longer-term training program for people who have no healthcare background or very limited healthcare background, and that would take over a 2 to 3 month period to train those folks up. And then by the end of it, through both, we would have as much as even 200-300 people that we could surge our workforce to do contact tracing or monitoring, really, of people. And so that's that plan. But you can imagine if the disease activity level continues the way it is right now, there is no reason to surge to that capacity. So we are. That's why I say it is complex, and that we want to have that capacity, and we're training towards that. But if we're all doing what we're doing right now as a community and maintaining the social distancing, washing our hands, keeping our germs to ourselves, and which are so important to do, even as Governor is talking about with the mayors, bringing some services back. We may not need all that, those contact tracers, but hopefully in conversations with UH, these people who do get trained in such ways, maybe they can use those skills in other areas that could be helpful to our community.